What a fantastic place. We're out in the Vermilion Cliffs National Monument, and we're at a place called White Pocket. Quite honestly, probably a geologist's dream. This place looks absolutely amazing, stunning views around every single corner, and rocks like I've never seen. We have some beautiful cirrus up on the sky. It is around midday though, so we're not gonna have too much shadow to work with, but still, I think the scenery is gonna be incredible, and it'll work out to be some amazing images. Getting out here still, an adventure in itself. Let me show you a little bit of that to you. For the third day in a row, we're out on the same stretch of desert road as we had been the previous days, with some caveats. We had to take about 16 miles of additional road into the interior of the National Monument. Road that we knew would be rutted, rocky, rough, and would have lots of deep sand. Loads of people have gotten stuck out this way, and my dad, who was driving, hadn't really had the pleasure of driving in these kinds of conditions before. A little slower through these rocks. Nerves were a little bit high. Okay. He did great, but we sure got rocked over the drive in spots, just given how bumpy things were. Eventually, we made it to the location. PETA announced her presence, and it was off to the races to get some images. Working through many compositions over the course of the day, but this is already incredible. There's a few more groups out here, but as you saw, coming in, 4x4 and high clearance is absolutely required. I drive a Subaru Crosstrek, and I absolutely would not have attempted it, even with the knobby tires I've put onto it. 4x4, definitely. Oh my goodness, Myron Cook would eat his heart out in a place like this. It's so beautiful. Oh wow. I could absolutely stay out here for a good while. Oh, I'm in heaven. Check out these curves in the rock here. Oh, there's so many interesting features. I'm gonna be pretty busy here for a while. Oh, we really looked down these clouds today too. Yesterday was completely bluebird, nothing in the sky, but today I do love some good stratus. Coming around this corner, there's this fantastic pit with all of these waves of red sandstone. Absolutely incredible. I've never seen anything quite like it. And we have these nice spires jutting up on the right-hand side and the left-hand side after all these curves. I think we can make a fantastic image with this while we're shooting wide. It's so bright while we're shooting wide, I'm gonna go ahead and forego using the tripod. Let's see how we can line these up. What a marvelous day we're having. I changed out for the 14mm lens and was surprised by what is often a rare occasion. We're actually able to fill up the frame. Let's go ahead and take the photo. Just a little further up here. Oh, I'm having a great time in here. Whew. Holy moly. Yeah, I'm having fun. Fun check. Certainly less photogenic from the bottom, I would say. But the top there, that's the money spot for the photo. Fantastic. Keep saying fantastic. Have I mentioned I'm having fun? I am so glad that my dad was able to get us out here with his vehicle. I know this is a little bit outside of his comfort zone of something that you normally do, but sometimes if you have a Jeep, you gotta do the Jeep thing. There's some little spots over here where you can see that there's at least a little bit of moisture at times, but it's been wildly dry out here. But you can smell the manure from all of the cows that are in the region. There's a lot of free-range cattle out here, which is so strange coming through the desert. I think we'll be able to find a few more compositions of interest over in that area of rocks. So we're gonna wander over there. Oh yeah, supremely interesting back through here. Nice. Quite honestly, I feel like I could probably spend, I don't know, like a week out here and not run out of things to photograph. I'm trying to pay attention to what these clouds are doing. Right now, they're becoming just a little bit more diffused over there, and I don't think that's gonna make for such a great image. But further over to this direction, the west, a little bit more structure to these stratus. We're starting to get some more contrails in the upper atmosphere. There's plenty to work with as far as the topography, but I'd really like to have some nice clouds to really complete one single image and make it fantastic. We're gonna keep wandering around here, see what else is going on. Oh my, this is fantastic. There is a tree just up here. I think we can make an image with this. We'll see what comes. It really does look fantastic here, but I think it's gonna be difficult to really separate it out since we are dealing with the noontime sun. This would be amazing if it were evening or we were doing some astrophotography here, but gotta work with what we have. Let's go ahead and take a couple images and see what comes. Well, first and foremost, might as well get one here. It actually looks quite good here, sweeping across like this, particularly with the cloud. I'm gonna set the camera to portrait. F8 should do fine. These clouds that I keep talking about do look fantastic. And we can stitch these together into a single panorama. This should work out pretty nicely. See here, it looks interesting. We're losing our structure a little bit. I can work with the clouds that are way up in the atmosphere there to bring a little bit more balance to the image. They're kind of curving around the rock from my perspective, but we're not really doing much with the tree now. How do I work the tree in? I'm a little sketched out about snakes through here. It just looks like this is the kind of place where rattlesnakes would hang out. Fingers crossed I don't come across any. Yeah, this side here. We're now on the opposite side of that tree that I was looking at. Yeah, this is just affirming my opinion that I could probably spend multiple days out here and not get bored of it. It's just, look around you, it's just nothing but interesting things from corner to corner. My mother was back sitting on that hillside. Should probably check in and see how they're doing. So I think I'm gonna do a lap around this feature here and come back to them. Hi. This feature is interesting here, and it kind of, they look evenly spaced out like footprints. I'm wondering if they are, or maybe dinosaur tracks. I mean, there's so many interesting features here. It's like, how do you tell what's natural to unnatural, and then a natural process over time to develop it? Too much cool stuff here. Our initial reaction coming in here was that those rocks just over there looked kind of like cauliflower, which is such a strange thing to be saying about rocks. This is not quite like anywhere I've ever been, or likely ever will be. It's just so unique. Unless I make a point of finding more places like this, but I might, see. So a little bit unexpected. I was looking over at those cauliflower rocks over there, and then just between these 2 points here, come up to this little ridge. And I walked up and I literally just went, whoa, because I think this is why it's called White Pocket. There's just this massive divot here. I can imagine anytime it rains, this just fills up and becomes a pool. And this could have been a great spot for people that were trying to live out here to be able to have an area to collect water, at least after a rainstorm for a period. It just would remain here. But at the same time, I imagine it'd end up drawing in all kinds of animals out here as well. All right, folks are already back at the car, and this wind is whipping. It's time to get some lunch in our bodies, and then start making our way back to where we're staying at our Airbnb, because we still have to do that drive back out, hopefully mishap-free. Absolutely. So we started making our way back, and that was the end of our time over at White Pocket. The drive back was fortunately fairly uneventful, aside from a couple cows along our path, but there was still some time for a few more photos during the day. Thank you. We decided on the way back that we'd make one last stop for the day over at Lake Powell, where, if you'd believe it, there were more cows. While we were there, Lake Powell was in the middle of a severe drought, and it was very apparent. That feature there, Lone Rock, the white line, that's usually where the water is, and the water is way, way, way over there. Still, the shadows made for a nice subject. Oh, that smell of cow shit is just oppressive. It smells like Pennsylvania out here. Eee!